Hi guys, it's Miss Allie. I'm coming to you from my home today and not from the church like I usually do. But I thought maybe we could do something fun like share a story time together. So today we are going to be reading Who is My Neighbor? You see the cover? It says Who is My Neighbor by Amy Jill Levine and Sandy Eisenberg Sasso and illustrated by Denise Turo. And on the cover, we see a cloud-looking guy, but it's not a color I've seen a cloud ever be before. Have you guys ever seen a yellow cloud? I haven't either. And this guy is blue, and he kind of looks like the top of a crayon to me, if a crayon could wear a baseball hat. But he's blue and he's yellow. I wonder what we're going to find out in this story. Who is my neighbor? And it says, love your neighbor as you love yourself, and love the stranger because you know what it is like to be a stranger. All right, we'll learn about this story. You guys see the pictures? Yeah. Once there was a town where only blues lived. There were navy and indigo, aqua and sapphire, powder blue and midnight blue. They planted irises and forget-me-nots and feasted on blueberries and blue cheese. They sailed on blue waters. Blue jays perched on branches, and brilliant blue cracker butterflies shimmered. Blues thought they were the coolest color. It's pretty cool, huh? All right. Ooh, this is a very different color page. The yellows lived in a different town. There were gold and bronze, lemon and mustard, canary and pale yellow. They planted sunflowers and daffodils and feasted on bananas and butterscotch pudding. They traveled on yellow brick roads. Goldfinches perched on branches, and busy yellow jackets buzzed. The yellows thought they were the hottest colors. The blues and the yellows did not like each other very much.
Be careful of the yellows. We are better than they are. They are not our neighbors.
They warned their children not to go near the others. Be careful of the blues. We are better than they are. They are not our neighbors. For years, the blues said there was no such thing as a good yellow. And the yellows said there was no such thing as a good blue. One day, Midnight Blue put on his best helmet and got on his blue bike. He loved cruising under the bright blue sky and passing by the tranquil blue lakes, singing a bluegrass tune. Then, out of the blue, someone passed by so close to Midnight Blue that he lost his balance. Bump, thump! Oh no! Midnight Blue tumbled to the ground. His knees started to turn black and blue. Midnight Blue needed help. You think he's going to get help? I don't know. Let's see. Along came Navy. You see Navy coming along right there? Navy will help me, Midnight Blue thought. But Navy was afraid. Maybe someone made Midnight Blue fall, and maybe that person is still around. so Navy pretended not to notice Midnight Blue. Midnight Blue was surprised. Why hadn't Navy stopped to help? After all, Navy was his neighbor. Look how sad Midnight Blue is. It's crying a blue tear. Along came Powder Blue. Powder Blue will help me, Midnight Blue thought. But Powder Blue wondered, did Midnight Blue get in a fight? Is the other person still around? He was afraid, so he pretended not to notice Midnight Blue. Midnight Blue was surprised. Why hadn't Powder Blue stopped either? After all, Powder Blue was his neighbor. Neither Navy nor Powder Blue is true blue. Along came Lemon. Oh no, a yellow, thought Midnight Blue. A yellow will only make things worse. Maybe this yellow will steal my books. But Midnight Blue wasn't the only one who was scared. Lemon worried about helping a blue. What if that blue wanted to trick her? What if that blue jumped up and took her bike? Maybe she should just hurry by. But Lemon didn't hurry by. She decided to help. She didn't steal his books. She picked them up. She lifted Midnight Blue from the dirt, handed him his helmet, and helped him get on the back of her bike. Then she took him to her doctor. While they waited, Lemon gave Midnight Blue a butterscotch cookie. It was broken, but still delicious. Midnight Blue said, "You're a good yellow, not like the others." "Most yellows are good," Lemon said. "So are most blues," Midnight Blue said, and he smiled. He pulled out a small bag of blueberries and gave some to Lemon. They were a little squished, but still yummy. See, you're going to see Dr. Gold right there, Dr. Gold. When Dr. Gold came out, Midnight Blue was still a little bit frightened. Dr. Gold was another yellow. But Dr. Gold smiled at him. She shined a light into his eyes, checked to make sure nothing was broken, and put a bandage on each knee. Good as gold. Midnight Blue turned to Lemon and said, "Thank you for helping me. I would like to be your friend." Lemon nodded. "Of course, a good friend." When Midnight Blue returned to his town, he told all the blues what had happened. It was not at all what they expected to hear. He said, "Lemon did not pass by. Lemon did not look the other way. Lemon helped, and Dr. Gold did too." The blues thought, the yellows do not look like us or eat the same foods, but maybe the yellows can be our friends. He's telling them all about his experience. When Lemon returned to her town, she told all the yellows what had happened. It was not at all what they expected to hear. She said, Midnight Blue wasn't mean at all. He was thankful. He shared his blueberries. So sweet. From now on, we're going to be friends. The yellows thought, the blues do not know our songs or grow our plants, but maybe we can help the blues and the blues can help us. Oh, I like this page. From that time on, the blues and the yellows began to say, maybe we don't have to look alike or even live nearby. Perhaps we can like hearing new songs and tasting new foods. We might like making new friends. Maybe we can all help one another. Maybe, said Midnight Blue. Lemon smiled. Maybe. Just maybe. All right, and that was our book called Who is My Neighbor? And I want you guys to think about this week. Have you ever heard a story similar to Who is My Neighbor? Because there's a story in the Bible called the parable, which means like a little story that teaches you a lesson. It's a parable of the Good Samaritan. And if you guys don't mind, maybe your mommy and daddy can help you guys find that story in the Bible, and maybe you guys could read it together. All right. I hope you guys are having a good week and are staying healthy and getting lots of outside playtime and just enjoying this new homeschool experience. Have a good week, guys.